Good morning, boomers. It is the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest. Champagne, thank you for booming in, guys. Today I want to talk about NFT worlds. It's kabooming. And I want to talk about its size. Could it be bigger than Sandbox and Decentraland? But first, let me shout out all the Champagne Crypto Maniac boomers. Indeed, this is a live stream as we preheat this Bitcoin oven to $37,000 and beyond. We are live. Make sure you touch all the buttons, the like, the subscribe, the post notification bell, the ding ding, touch them all. Stay tuned in to the good meta word. Spread here every single weekday. Shout out to all the maniacs in the Discord. I invite you guys to join the Champagne Room Discord. It's free to join. It's linked down below. Click it, join the room. We share NFT leads, DeFi leads, crypto YouTube announcements, listing sales, and we got a project under construction as well. So go ahead and follow us immediately. Do it right now. Shout out to all the maniacs. Let's get to the topic at hand here. We got NFT worlds, we got Sandbox, we got the metaverse, guys, that's holding on while Bitcoin takes a little dip here. The crypto markets are under attack on the left flank. There's some fear in the markets. We've talked about this yesterday. The fear is higher than the greed right now, and this may be an opportunity for you maniacs out there. Let's go ahead and check out the charts over here. We got the CoinGecko, and we're currently sitting at it says here 37, but I haven't refreshed. So let me make sure we're up to date with the mathematics. 37,765, Ether there at 2,600. So there's some pressure in the markets here. You know, we're about down over 10% in the past week, getting clapped up. I mean, you know, it is what it is. It was a little fake out there. You know, we went back into the 40K range, but now we're back. It seems to me, and you know, you guys can try to verify this, but when there's a crypto pullback, it seems like there is some capital looking for, I don't know if it's a safe haven or retreating to the metaverse tokens. You know, I see some of the NFTs hold all okay as the blue chips go down, and then the opposite holds true. As soon as Bitcoin and Ether start moving, you see some of the NFTs drop. So is NFTs kind of like a haven for when there is a dip in the market? I'm not going to call it safe haven because there's really, I mean, I wouldn't consider safety in these new metaverse NFT tokens, but you know, people are certainly speculating on them. So let's go ahead and get to the topic at hand here. NFT worlds, guys. Now, this is both an NFT metaverse lands where you could buy an NFT world and a token. And that's called the NFT Worlds token. So apparently by staking your land, you earn World. World is the in-game currency in NFT Worlds. And now it's on a pullback there. It's down 17%, but it has been moving and grooving. And you could check out the past 14 days. It's up 143%. In the past week, it's up 57%. And that's NFT Worlds. It looks like some people are taking some profits this morning after a nice kaboom now that the market's pulling back. But, you know, this thing has been steady rising. And shout out to i7 over there in the Discord for reminding me. I had a bag of this and I completely forgot about it. I had a bag of Worlds. Now, I don't have the Worlds land as of late, but I maybe should have got it. When I was considering it and doing the comparisons, it was about the same price as the Sandbox. It was about the same price as the Sandbox when we first started selling you guys. NFT Worlds looking sexy. It's compatible with the larger gaming systems, the Xbox, the PS4 and 5, I believe. And, you know, it's Minecraft compatible. So, you know, it's something to consider. Now, NFT Worlds has done great. Let's look at the collection over here. It's currently 15 ETH floor price to get one of these worlds. Okay, 15 ETH. Don't act like we didn't tell you when it was under 4 ETH. And it was about the same as the Sandbox. And, you know, I was doing a lot of research and this one kept coming out in front. Now, it's not as popular as the Sandbox. It doesn't have as many name brands associated with it. But again, it is Minecraft based. And, you know, it's compatible already with the bigger gaming consoles. Let's look at the activity here. And you can see this recently moved and grooved and boomed and kaboomed. You can see here ever since last week, it really started taking off, almost doubling up in the past week. Don't act like we didn't start talking about this, you know, somewhere, I don't know, like late December, late January. I think more like middle January, maybe somewhere at the beginning of the year. And you can see these recent sales an hour ago, 2 hours ago, about 16, 17 ETH. And, you know, Now, NFT Worlds, I was doing a comparison over here. You can check them out on Twitter, and you could see one plot of land of the NFT World compared to Decentraland and the Sandbox. So if you get one plot of land on the Sandbox, so 1 by 1, I don't know what this measurement's called. I think it's meters square, but they have a certain voxel measurement in these worlds, and you can measure the size of them. So just forget about the numbers. Just look at these dots and the size comparison. So if you buy a plot of land on Sandbox, you get this little dot. If you get a plot of land on Decentraland, you get a bigger dot. But a plot of land in NFT World is literally like a whole world. It's way bigger. Okay, it's the size and the things that you can build in them. Okay, so, just read the tweet. Here's a comparison of the playable size of one single NFT world versus Sandbox and Decentraland. This is not a joke. If you've ever thought of where to build your metaverse project or your community's metaverse, we think you know how to pick, says this tweet here by NFT Worlds. And listen, this is something to consider for people trying to make games and with larger communities. You could stick a lot more people in an NFT Worlds than on a plot of land over there in Sandbox. Okay, and then it's bigger than Decentraland as well. Now let's talk about some of the cons. Now NFT Worlds are isolated from the other worlds, so you would have to basically teleport into another world, as opposed to Sandbox that it's all in one map. So if you walk right out of your property, you're already on the street, like next to other properties. So there's advertising opportunities on Sandbox that are not the same as NFT Worlds. Now I assume that you could do. Maybe not. Hold on. Press pause. I was about to say, I assume you could do advertising on NFT Worlds, but I'm reminded of some rules and regulations set by the IP holders of Minecraft. I believe that you can't do corporate sponsorship on that platform. You can't just start running ads on the Minecraft. That's basically one of the rules that they have for their open source. I believe it's not like you can just throw a Coca-Cola ad or something. As opposed to Sandbox, it looks like it's very corporate friendly, and you would be able to capitalize off your plot of land by selling advertisements. I don't think that's the same case with NFT World. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. But I don't think you could do corporate sponsorships over there in NFT Worlds, which, for someone that's looking to get an ROI, that's something that you got to consider. You know what I mean? The potential income streams are less than the Sandbox if you can't advertise. So I'm assuming this because I remember reading about this. I remember specifically reading that you can't advertise to kids, but I think that you can't advertise any corporate structure over there. Like, you can't be putting any brand. Like, you can't just throw a Gucci store like Sandbox does, or an Adidas store like Sandbox does. Because remember, NFT Worlds runs on Minecraft engine or whatever is under the hood. So in order to actually plug and play into the NFT world, you need to download the Minecraft program, the application, and then it connects to, whatever it's doing, and then the transactions are recorded on the Ethereum blockchain when you're dealing with the NFT world. So, it's basically leveraging the engine of Minecraft and the blockchain of Ethereum so that they could do transactions and, have all that. So, something to consider. And then you got Decentraland sitting in the middle. I'm going to be honest with you. I've talked a lot about Decentraland years ago, and it was evident to me that they were a rising star and that the metaverse was up and coming. Decentraland being one of the first ones that really introduced the land in the metaverse. They were the one that stuck out more. And then, Sandbox came out and the other ones. But Decentraland's been around for a while, and I remember, predicting that they may go up in value as they did, so don't act like the champ didn't tell you. Now, as far as the specific of Decentraland, I haven't done much research as of late, so I don't know what the capacity is other than what I'm showing you guys right here. Okay, and I do know that there's some corporate entities, I believe, that have acquired space in Decentraland, so I don't know what the rules and regulations to advertising could or couldn't be. But yeah, that's what's going on. Let's go ahead and check out the chat. Shout out Miss Archie. Shout out to Luca. Shout out to Poison. Shout out to Crypto Chick. Shout out to all the maniacs. A metaverse landowner. I don't like that they're zoning already. Yeah, the metaverse people want land, and I've been talking about it, and I've been dancing and prancing, doing this, that, and the third. I haven't acquired. I've been wanting to get Sandbox, and remember when I was considering this, I also considered NFT Worlds, but I started paying more attention to Sandbox because of the corporate advertisements, the popularity. But don't sleep. There's obviously gains to be made in the NFT world because look at it. I mean, it literally more than 2x in the past month or so. So shout out to Wally. I see you out there, Wally. Good morning. So that's what's going on, guys. There's other metaverse properties that I'm considering, but the big ones here are obviously Decentraland, Sandbox, and NFT Worlds. Now, there's another one that I've been keeping an eye on here, and I'll show you guys. It's the Leap In World, and I've talked about it a few times. I don't know if they are selling land yet, though. Let me pull this up. I know there's badges to play, but I don't know if they're selling land yet. So it's this collection. I've talked about it a few times. It's the Leap In World. This is the founder's deed. So this is the land. So Leap In, a metaverse of your own making, create a very own Leap In world with social gaming and commerce mechanics, tie in NFT as playable objects, and more. So you can check that out. And there's a VIP badge to get in, jetpacks or whatnot. So let me take you to the website so you guys can see. The website's nice. It looks like cool gameplay. Let me refresh here. So rumor is, and I think it's more than a rumor, you may want to just double check this, that Method Man has a world here called the Methverse. So there's some celebs that are building out here, apparently. You can create your own metaverse world builder and marketplace. They're going to have a marketplace, a whole new world, a social hub. And I like this. Right now, the people that have... Oh, there you go. The Methverse is already added here. So coming soon, Methaverse. And then they got the Meta Travelers. And they have some communities that are building here. Again, this is not as popular as Sandbox, Decentraland, and the other ones, but they're pretty cool. I mean, I like the graphics. Right now, my computer graphics, I don't know what's happening here with these JPEGs, but anyhow, what is the Founder's World? One of the first of 603 worlds in the Leap In multiverse, distinct and with exclusive benefits. Only the 603 Founder worlds will be live, customizable, and explorable in the near term. These 600 Founders World will give you basic landscapes. Wow, only 600? Sheesh. And it's only an ETH right now? I'm going to keep an eye on this. I remember reading and going into this, and it's nice. Okay, I liked everything about it. The only thing that wasn't as hot is that it's not as popular as other, but it definitely seems to have capabilities. And then they'll have next generation plots. Next gen plots are Leap In second collection and consist of 10 alpha next gen plot mint passes and 100 next gen plot mix mint passes. Okay, so you can read a little bit more on that. Luxury resort and VIPs. And that's leapin.life. Let me link that down below too. Don't sleep on this one. This one is cheaper than the other ones. I'm going to keep an eye on it. And this was someone that jumped in our Discord and saying, Champ, look at this, look at this. So I pay attention, guys. And i7 just said that NFT World is building their own client to run the servers. Not sure if that makes a change about the ads. I don't think so. I don't think so, because at the end of the day, they're using the engine, the Minecraft. So there's a licensing thing going on because you need to download the application. So there is some sort of rule, okay? But so just because they're running their own server, they're still using their intellectual property per se. And there's certain, it's open source. I believe that, Minecraft is owned by Microsoft, okay? And I believe that most of it is open source, but they have some sort of rules and regulations around it. I don't know how else to explain it. I don't think that they allow for corporate advertisements, and that right there, ads is a big revenue stream for a lot of major corporations, including Google, Facebook, and others. So yeah, while NFT world size may be a lot bigger and you could build all this kind of stuff on, if you're not able to monetize it, it's the question. Do you want a studio in Manhattan or an acre in the middle of nowhere? You see what I mean? Like, both have their benefits, depending on what you want to do. Do you want a little 1-bedroom apartment, right in the city of Manhattan on at the penthouse? I mean, it could be a small little property, but you're right in the mix, right? And it could be, way more expensive than a whole plot of land in the Midwest, let's say. You got a lot more space in the Midwest, but there's no one out there. There's no traffic. So even if you could advertise, who are you advertising to? You see what I'm saying? So it depends on what your purpose is. Now, if you want to be a farmer and you need, or you're creating a theme park or so, you need the size, there's a reason that Walt Disney bought Disney World out there in Orlando in the middle of nowhere. He got a good deal in the steel and he was able to make an entire metaverse in real life, right? Disney is the original metaverse, if you really come to think about it, in real life, guys. So anyhow, shout out to Wally, Crypto Chick, and the rest of the boomers. I think I covered most of the beats here. Check that out, guys. What's up, champ? What's up, boomers? Joining live from the gym. Shout out to Sten. I see you from the gym, and I just came back. I'm not missing days. I went yesterday. I went today. I've actually been going more lately. I was for a while following the 5x5 schedule, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, doing a 3-day. But since I'm not training as heavy, I'm doing more days. So I'm trying to get going at least 4 days. So maybe a Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, or something like that. I'm liking that new split, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and doing more higher reps than higher weight. Sometimes you got to flip it up. But, if you guys are looking to get strong, if you're looking to get right back on track, follow the 5x5. That's it. That's all I got to say. Stronglifts.com, I believe. And that's no shill or anything like that. I don't get anything out of it. I don't know any people out there. It just helped me a lot. Okay, so Strong Lifts 5x5. Make sure you're doing the compound exercises. If you're not squatting often, if you're not, that most of the exercises should be done standing up. With the exception of like bench, But you should be doing shoulder press standing, squats, deadlifts. These are compound exercises. I mean, the guys over there just doing little bicep curls is cute, but you're not gonna win the championship doing bicep curls. And I'm not talking directly to Sten. I'm talking to the audience. And I'm, shout out to Sten being out there. Maybe he's squatting big weight. Big weight. Yeah, I haven't hit PRs in a while. There was a time there I was like hitting PRs every few weeks. But I've since slowed down, to be honest with you. I mean, I had the shoulder surgery right before the Rona hit. So as I was recovering with my shoulder surgery and going through rehab, I was ready to go right back. And boom, Corona hit. And then you can't go to the gym. Everything got shut down. You know the deal. I started working out from home, but I don't have enough equipment. And kind of slowed down. But now I'm back. There's no excuses. There's no excuses. All right, guys. Shout out to my metamaniacs out there. We spoke about NFT worlds. It's almost more than doubled. Currently a 15 ETH floor. It is larger than Sandbox and Decentraland in just land size. Way, way bigger. And again, let me just show you this infographic covering the size so you guys can get a perspective. I mean, you get a little dot for Sandbox and a whole world with NFT worlds. And there's a lot more. So NFT worlds is, it's about 4 times as much as the price of Sandbox right now, but you get way more than 4 times the size of the land. And it's funny, coulda, shoulda, woulda, but I had done the research. I've been going, and I was like, look, NFT Worlds sounds like a better deal for the price right now, but as far as the branding of Sandbox, I feel like it has more longevity, and it's going to be the more popular one, et cetera, et cetera. So, something to be said with paying attention to trends, paying attention to what's popular, and then also paying attention to what's undervalued and what can grow. Okay? Because obviously at that point, NFT Worlds was way undervalued. They got a way less circulating supply. Let's go back to their circulating supply and compare their circulating supply to Sandbox. So NFT Worlds right now, it's small. I mean, they got 10,000 items, right? There are 10,000 items, 15 floor price, way bigger in size. And then if you go to the Sandbox, Sandbox has 152,000 items. So, I mean, look how many more items it has. And this hasn't stopped minting. They're going to continue to pump out lands. They haven't. It's like this supply is not capped yet. I don't know when it's going to be capped, but it's not capped because I've been seeing people minting. Okay, so that's at 3.5. So, indeed, NFT Worlds was undervalued. So let's put a little calculator over here and see roughly, a little market size estimation. So you got 152,300 times 3.5. 3.2. Just trying to find like the ETH market cap. Times 3.5. So over 500,000 ETH in market cap. Okay, now let's look at NFT Worlds. So you're looking at 10,000 times 15.1 ETH. Yeah, 151,000 ETH in market cap. So this is like 4 times smaller than the Sandbox. It's about 4 times smaller than the Sandbox as far as market cap size. And it does make sense. I mean, the Sandbox should be larger than NFT Worlds right now as far as market cap, because there's a lot more people using that, I would believe. There's a lot more corporate entities on there. But again, reviewing everything, you can see that the plot size is really small. So if you get a 1x1 over there on Sandbox for 3.5 ETH, it's like, how many people could you stick there? It's like having it's just a little block. Okay, you would have to, most people get a 3x3 or whatnot. Okay, so, the 3x3 is still way smaller than NFT World. So just something to consider. I'm liking NFT Worlds too. And as far as their token, it's done better than the Sandbox token has. Let's look at the tokens. Again, you got NFT Worlds now at 45 cents. It's down 16. People are taking profits today, I believe, because they introduced a method of sending the world token within the system, I believe. So I don't know. All-time high 3 days ago at 62 cents. All-time low 2 months ago at 6 cents. Again, that's NFT Worlds. They don't have the market cap here on this one. And then you got the Sandbox. And I'm staking Sandbox tokens as well. I got tokens on both of these. You got Sandbox there at 316, 3.3 down. So yeah, here you go. Let me check out Decentraland too. And this one's down. It seems like they're all down a little bit. All-time high 3 months ago. I'm seeing Worlds just hit an all-time high a few days ago. So are they going to take a dip now? Should I take some profits? Because I'm up. I'm up on Worlds. I've been holding Worlds for over a month there. So I'm more than doubled on my Worlds. I'm wondering if, since it just topped off right now and it's selling off, maybe just take some profits and see where it settles at. That's something I'm considering. All right, guys. That's about it for today. Shout out to the Maniac Sten, Wally, Crypto Chick, the rest of the Maniac Boomers out there. I appreciate all you kapumpers. Make sure you stop by the Champagne Room. We're still doing the giveaway. Whoever hits the 3 invites first will get a Broken Sea NFT DAO. I talk about it very little, and I should probably talk about it more in the Discord, but I'm watching. I know Poison has 2, and he gets 1 more. He gets the NFT. But I'm probably going to have to do some more giveaways. And that Broken Sea DAO, I'll tell you, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. You know, the price kind of dumped on us, but there's movement. There's products that they're offering in the form of merchandise, and I don't get a bad vibe from them, I'll tell you that much. Shout out to Poison. Shout out to Sten, the rest of the Maniacs. Poison said he'll be in the VC today. Yeah, guys, go to the VC. I've been jumping in there. Other people I've seen jump in there, and I encourage, just jump in there. I don't have to be there. You guys can chop it up on your own as well. So let me know. I'll be around too. Shout out to the Maniacs. And tomorrow, or maybe later on today, I'll start covering more of the metaverse worlds on Phantom, 8-bit and whatnot. I think that, there's definitely a trend there. Don't sleep on the potluck protocol. They've had some good mints. I know they're readjusting. Something happened with one of the artists or whatnot. Poison posted it yesterday. But it seems like they're still on track over there. I'm liking what's happening with Phantom. Also, the Reaper Farm liquidity generation event is going down, I believe, today. They're introducing a new token called the Oath token. And I'm still figuring out how it all works, because my understanding is that if you're holding NFTs on Phantom, you get a discounted rate on the liquidity generation event for Reaper Farm, the new token Oath. So I don't know if that's something that you got to actively claim as far as your discount, or that it just happens because you hold the token. I gotta do a little bit more research. Maybe Poison knows about it. I know he's on Phantom often as well. So that's the Reaper Farm, which is a yield optimizer. They're introducing a token called Oath. And as far as the nitty gritty and the details, I don't know. But again, what I do know is that they're introducing some sort of an NFT that allows users to get a discounted rate on that pre-sale. So depending on which NFTs you hold on the Phantom ecosystem, you get a discount of some sort, I believe. Free Thought says he got involved and he'll explain in Discord. Thanks, I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know the specific details, but I've been seeing it going around. I know there's something popping over there, so maybe you know a little bit more than I do right now. So yeah, anybody wants to talk about that, jump into the Discord. Poison says, yeah, I'm still deciding what I'm going to do on Oath. He knows a little bit about it as well. Yeah, guys, talk about it there on the Discord. I want to know. Each NFT gives you different lockups also. So I guess what I want to know is that what do I got to do? Do I have to claim the NFTs? What do I got to do? Or do I just need to decide whether I want to do a 4-year lockup or not, and just go ahead and participate with whatever amount I want to participate in? And again, I don't really know what the Oath token is going to do or not, but I don't really. Sometimes, guys, when it's new, I like that it's new. Sometimes I don't need to figure. The team's pretty good. Like there's movement around it. I probably will get involved. Sometimes if you want to ask too many questions and figure out too much, you may be getting lost in the sauce. So, analysis paralysis. So are you in or are you out? I think I'm in. I just want to know what the actual strategy is and what the parameters are. But I'm basically in, I think. I just got to figure out exactly how much I'm going to be in with, and whether I got to claim these NFTs or what's going on. But yeah, shout out to Free Thought, Poison Elf, the rest of the Maniacs. I appreciate all you guys. I'll be around in the Discord, and stay strong out there, guys. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, cryptography's finest, your favorite Chad's dad, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for booming in.